This is Robert Hooke, or at least what we think he looks like. But why don't we know what he looks like? Good question. Robert Hooke was a famous scientist from the 1600s who was using the first simple light microscopes. And he was observing a lot of different things under these microscopes. These microscopes even kind of look like the ones we use today. Robert Hooke was looking at cork under the microscope when he observed certain structures that looked like the cells that monks lived in at a monastery. And these compartments do look like the cells of a monastery. Think dorm rooms in a dorm instead of cells in a monastery. It just looks like a bunch of rooms. What Robert Hooke was actually looking at were these cell walls and the empty spaces where the cells actually were. That means that Hooke is responsible for giving the term cell to our cells. So why do we not know what he looks like? Robert Hooke was a little bit difficult to get along with at the time period, and he actually got into a feud with one of the most famous scientists, Sir Isaac Newton. When Robert Hooke died, Isaac Newton actually took his things and either hid them away or burned them. And with his possessions was the only portrait or painting of Robert Hooke. So we don't really know what Robert Hooke looked like, so we just have interpretations of what we think he may have looked like. So we don't actually know if